I mentioned earlier about people coming with false doctrine, like that simple doctrine talking about Israel is really in Africa. It doesn't edify. Why even go into it? The edification is the doctrine that Christ brought forth to gather Israel in preparation for the kingdom. What good is it if it isn't edifying and unifying our people? How does that edify the doctrine of Christ that brings us together? Oh yeah, Israel is in Africa. Yeah, okay, great. You're in captivity. So how does you give me a different geography of Israel changes?
As you know, I was a former member and leader in this cult understanding. When it comes to GOCC now, they're back in Babylon, and they're not talking about this anymore. You guys safe over there?
A lot of trauma associated with Egypt and the things that I went through there. It's really rough, man. You know what I mean? But it can only be the spirit of fear or a severe state of psychosis. So I don't know what it was, but we fled from one country into another country that was at the time going through a revolution and a military coup where, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say, I don't think they'd call it a military coup, but at the time, Morsi was stepping down and Sisi was taking over. And it was a very tumultuous time in Egypt. Not the best time definitely wouldn't be the best time to travel there.
It was called the Arab Spring, right?
Yeah, it's called the Arab Spring, and I mean, like
Can I just read? Can I
literally, like we
can I just
talking
read?
about fleeing Babylon to escape missiles, and somehow we ended up in a place where there was actual civil unrest transpiring, and there was actually not just civil unrest, but actual martial law was enacted. The same exact thing that we was running from in um, in Babylon was taking place in Egypt at the time that we was there.
How did that edify the doctrine of Christ that brings us together?